What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video today. It's episode 2 of my mini-series of who to manage in Football Manager 2017. We looked at Borussia Dortmund in the last video. There'll be a link on screen right now to that video. If you've not seen it, go check it out. Today we're looking at a Premier League team, and as you can see on screen, it is Southampton. Now, Southampton have been a team that a lot of people do actually use already in Football Manager every single season, and it's probably because of, the young players they've got. They've got some decent players every season. They get a decent, transfer budget and so on, and they just want to achieve success in the Premier League with them. However, I feel like this season is going to be the biggest challenge with Southampton, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. Before we do jump into it though, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so starting off with the first reason, and it's going to be Southampton's squad. As you can see, it's a relatively young squad, to be fair. You look at, the average age of the players. I'm not too sure the exact average age. I'll probably be able to find that somewhere. Is it in club? It's somewhere around here. Team report. Average age 24, so obviously very young. You've got quite a few young players like 19, 20, 21, and then the oldest players, Jose Font, and then Stephen Davis, and then actually a 2-year gap to Shane Long at 28 years of age. So, there's not too many really old players that are really going to drag the team down, and the ones that are older players, they're actually quite integral parts of the squad. Jose Font and Stephen Davis are definitely first-team players. But we'll take a look at this youth, prospect. So Nathan Redmond, obviously not a player everyone would imagine to be a 5-star potential player, but he is only 21 years of age, valued at £8.5 million. He could go on to be an England international if he really develops. During his time at Southampton, he could be integral to your squad. He's already valued at £8.5 million, and he will slot straight into the starting 11 on either the right or the left-hand side. He is comfortable playing in any of them attacking roles. He probably favours the right-hand side, but, he's certainly not going to, say no to playing on the left if you must play him there. Next up, we've got Højbjerg, obviously the very impressive and well-known player on Football Manager. Everyone likes to use this guy. Recently signed from Bayern Munich. Obviously, big team in Germany. He wanted first-team football, which is a great thing to see from such a young player. Only 20 years of age in Football Manager 2017, yet he's already demanding first-team football, and that's why he's moved to Southampton. He can literally play anywhere. You take a look at that right there. He can play centre-back, he can play defensive mid, he can play centre-mid, he can play attacking mid, he can go on the wings, he can go right back if he has to. Yes, granted, he won't be completely comfortable in those positions, but at least he's got that available in his locker. And tell me when you last seen a 19-year-old have that many attributes over 10. That's absolutely insane, and it just shows the type of player he is and the type of player he goes on to be, obviously with a 5-star potential ability. This guy is going to be absolutely integral to your time at Southampton. Next up is James Ward-Prowse, obviously the English lad. We all know about this guy as well. More of an attacking midfielder. He can also play centre midfield very comfortably. Obviously, he's going to get you goals. He's going to be quite a decent playmaker. And if you develop him well enough, he does go on to be one of the better attacking mids for England. You're also looking at another English lad in Matthew Targett at left back. Again, another player that develops really well at Southampton if you use him correctly. He can play left back and he can also play wing back. And if you really have to, if you're chasing the game, you can throw him a bit further forward. Obviously, another player, literally, they're just blessed with young players. Obviously, the new sign, Boufal, he signed from Lyon, Lille, I believe it was, Lille. So he's a decent talent, to be fair. Likes playing on the left-hand side. He can go on the right, but he's not completely comfortable with it. So I'd stick him out on the left, and that just kind of works nicely because Nathan Redmond likes to be on the right. You're already building the team here. At just the age of 22 in FM17, he's going to be a real good player in the Premier League, and I feel like he could really be, yet again, another key part of this Southampton lineup. Moving on from the kids, who else have they got? They've got Jose Font, who is a very experienced centre-back who's going to do a job. Recent Euro Championships winner, obviously with Portugal in 2016. Got Fraser Forster. Obviously, he's being potentially going to replace Joe Hart as the England #1. If Joe Hart starts to struggle since his move to Torino in Italy. Who else have they got? They've got Jay Rodriguez, Shane Long, Ryan Bertrand. Again, another great option at left back. He can really help develop Matthew Targett into, the left back that you want him to be. Dusan Tadic, we all know about this guy. Excellent player. Virgil van Dijk, perfect partnership with Jose Font at the centre back. And a lot of other decent players throughout this squad. That's why I feel like Southampton have got a decent squad and you can really try and push on in the Premier League. Now, it's no secret that Southampton have lost a lot of their key players over the years. can they replace them? Well, as you can see, they've got a £26.42 million transfer budget with a £58,000 per week wage budget. It's not the best, let's be honest. That may change in Football Manager 2017. Obviously, this is FM16, and obviously it can change, but this is a kind of accurate representation based on the new database that has been released. So let's just take a look at some of the players that they can actually bring in. You know, you're looking at some of the decent players in the Premier League. Obviously, Lukaku, Adam Lallana, former Saints player, Ross Barkley, Berahino, Valencia, obviously playing at right back for Manchester United, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Andy Carroll, if you like, a target man. You know, they can attract a lot of the decent players in the Premier League. Marko Arnautovic there. Just another one to mention, Axel Witsel, you know, the defensive mid from Zenit St. Petersburg. So they can bring in and attract decent players. If you get the financial backing, you know, who knows where you can take this Southampton team. This is another reason why I feel like they can really push on in the Premier League if they start to get the financial backing over the years. Another reason why I feel like Southampton will be an excellent team to manage in this year's Football Manager is they are gradually improving. First season in the Premier League, 14th. Second season, 8th. Last season, 7th. Can you build on that? They've got Europa League football this season, so that adds another element of why you should manage Southampton, because you do get to go straight into European football in the Europa League. It will be a great experience for you as the manager. And as I said, you know, they're just getting better season by season. Can you really push on and get another Europa League place, or do you even have a higher ambitions of getting Southampton into the Champions League the first time of asking? It's possible, in my opinion. If you get them players ticking, they've got a good balance of experience and youth with some players in between. I feel like Southampton will be an excellent team to manage in this season's Football Manager. As for their honours, they've not really won much, to be honest. The last thing they did win was obviously the... actually, they didn't even win it. They came second in the Championship. I thought they won it, obviously. Got that wrong. But did they win? Yeah, so the last thing I think they won was actually the Sky Bet League One. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't think they've actually won the FA Cup or the Capital One Cup in recent years. The FA Cup they won, I think, was actually quite some time ago. So if we go to FA Cup, yeah, so 1976. What about the Johnston Paint Trophy? Did they win that of any time recently? Actually, they didn't even win Sky Bet League One. They came second in that as well. So, you know, Southampton have not won anything in quite some time. So this is another target that you can actually pursue in Football Manager 2017. If you do manage Southampton, you can really press on and try and get them the first piece of silverware, as well as competing in European football. That is all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. As I said, Southampton will be an excellent team to manage in Football Manager 2017, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments below if you feel like this could be a team that you do manage in this season's Football Manager. Also, drop a like on the video and be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are new around here and like this type of content. That is all for this video. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.